Hello, my name is Andrew Tuma, and I'm a detail-oriented third-year electrical and biomedical engineering student at Wayne State University. And I'm here today to speak to you on Mike Wall's recent article, Alien Megastructure, Star Not Alone, More Mysteriously Dimming Objects Found. For those not aware, a star that was theorized to have a large alien structure orbiting it was found in 2015. And this article informs us of recent findings on the matter. The three main points that I would like to discuss today are 1. The history of the Boyajian star, which was the star discovered in 2015 that was mentioned earlier. Recent studies into the newer stars that would suggest that it's not alone, and the Dyson sphere, which is the megastructure that was described in the title, the alien megastructure that's orbiting the star. So the Boyajian star is an F-type star, slightly larger than Earth's sun, that was named after its discoverer, Tabitha Tabby Boyajian. In 2015, temporary dimming was observed over short periods of time for Boyajian star. This was very variable, so a lot of this dimming was happening between maybe a day, like anywhere between a couple days to a week or two, and the reason it was noticed was because at that point it had dimmed to 22% of the 22% of the star. So the light that we were observing was 22% of the what we'd expect to be observing, like the natural light emitting that we saw. This wasn't caused by interference of planetary objects or dust clouds getting in the way, because of the sheer magnitude of the dimming that we noticed. So this observation sparked more research into the past instances of similar events occurring to this star. So after people noticed the one instance of like 22% dimming on Boyajian star, they went back and looked at records to try and see if there's a history of this, which there is. But the history is also randomized, so there isn't any clear pattern. Edward Schmidt has recently begun studying into other cases similar to that of the Boyajian star. Between 1999 and 2000, Schmidt collected data over several different science catalogs to try and compile a list of stars that he would be able to narrow down with different factors to try and find ones that exhibited similar dimming, but without any of the ones that had explainable reasons for the dimming. So he ended up with a list of 21 possible stars that shared similar situations to the Boyajian star. Of those 21, 15 had dimming rates similar to the Boyajian star, which is on the lower end. These were very mild dimming, while 6 had much more variable dimming rates. So of the 21, 15's, the dimming rate of 15 were much more tame compared to 6, which had very volatile, up and down kind of rates. The Dyson sphere, which is the megastructure we discussed earlier, is it's a device that is meant to harness energy from the star, which it orbits the star and acts sort of like a solar panel of sorts. And so many misconceptions about Dyson spheres are that they're these like spherical containers that will encompass and enclose the star, when really they more likely appear in the form of multiple solar panels that would be like orbiting the star in a swarm-like fashion. And this would be the cause for the dimming that we'd see. So, we learned about strange dimming that was observed by Boyagin's star, which is likely due to the Dyson sphere. It should be noted, though, that when researchers were trying to understand why they observed this dimming, it was only a small fraction of them theorized in this Dyson sphere approach. Not everyone was thinking that it was alien megastructures, but only a small portion of researchers theorized this. So, due to research by Edward Schmidt, we now know of 21 other stars that could be similar cases to Boyagin's star. And we also know the Dyson sphere is the theorized cause of this dimming, and we know what the Dyson sphere is. This is the article that this information has come from.